Sibile, it's the commute from hell that will never end. What do you got?
Well, it definitely didn't stop on Friday morning for commuters. That's after New Jersey Transit and Amtrak announced on Thursday that service would be back to normal for rush hour Friday morning. That was not the case, not true. Commuters were stuck on trains for hours. They were still late to work. I mean, this is probably one of the worst commuting weeks for them in a while. Monday, we had the train derailment. There's an investigation going into what happened to that. The executive director of NJ Transit, Steve Santoro, on Thursday was in front of the Federal Railroad Administration talking about the incident. So it's been absolute chaos. Governor Christie has stepped in. He had payments to Amtrak withheld from NJ Transit while they do an independent inspection to make sure Amtrak's Northeast Corridor is in a state of good repair. So I went to NY Penn Station, spoke to commuters as they were waiting for the train to come at rush hour. I brought with me Thursday's New York Post cover that said, "Damn track." The cover, is it accurate? Does it reflect this week?
It does reflect this week, and I feel like there was a lack of communication. Even now they say it's on a holiday schedule, but if you go to the app to look up today's train schedule, the holiday schedule isn't even posted.
What do you think of the cover?
I mean, it's clever. I like puns, you know what I mean? They're known for that. So I'm a New Jersey Transit customer. I'm gonna go with all the same nonsense right now, you know.
Is it right? Did they get it right?
Well, they spelled damn wrong, but they got it right, though.
Would you work here in New York now that you've seen what commuting is like?
No. Not at all.
Now we're going to be joined by Senator Ray Lesniak to talk about the leadership of NJ Transit and if it's time for a change.
What do you think, Ray? I mean, what a mess, right? The governor was in New York. He didn't take NJ Transit into New York today to be on the fan, did he?
First thing I would do is fire Druniak, the spokesperson, because at the very least, we have to give the commuters advanced knowledge of what's happening, and they're kept in the dark half of the time. As you know, I'm on a mission to put real commuters on New Jersey Transit boards so that they can oversee the political appointees and what they do.
Why target Druniak first? I mean, he's got a boss. I don't know why we've been so light on Steve Santoro. This guy's been in there for a year. There was no communication after they promised that they would be on top of this. I mean, we were watching this from 4 o'clock in the morning and thinking NJ Transit just punted. They're like, well, we got all the trains into New York fine. Of course, they couldn't actually get in.
First or second, but Druniak gets 6 figures to commute. His job is to communicate with the public. So that's obviously the first person to go. But it doesn't matter. What we need to do is have a complete, open public input into New Jersey Transit, or else this is going to happen again and again and again. And it has happened.
Won't this situation just continue to happen time and time again until more tracks, more means of getting into New York City are brought around? What kind of infrastructure would you have put in place if you were to be governor?
Well, first of all, the biggest mistake that Governor Christie has made in his entire 8 years was not Bridgegate. It was canceling the ARC tunnel, because now that's a target. That tunnel goes down that we now have, it's total chaos, as we've seen now. So that tunnel would almost be built now if Christie hadn't canceled.
Here's a question for somebody who could be governor. You're running for governor. You got $140 million that are coming out of this gas tax going to NJ Transit. How are we sitting here tolerating NJ Transit pushing back the brake safety issue in exchange for money for a North Brunswick station, a light rail to nowhere, and an upgraded app on your phone?
And as you know, that's a result of the pork panel that we'll be fighting. I will tell you that's unconstitutional. My attorney general will knock that out. For the people who don't know, those transit decisions are made by 3 people, and they have a hammer over each other's head: the governor, the speaker of the assembly, and the president of the Senate. So we're going to get projects that are not helpful, but that our political friends want to have. We got to get rid of that pork panel.
What it sounds like we really need is an education base to pull from. We have some of the best urban planning and engineering programs in the nation in the tri-state area. I think we just need to look to a different pool of resources.
All right, Ray, what's next?
She nailed it right there. You know, if we have a New Jersey Transit board that has real experts on, that have real commuters on, they'll be making the decisions that are right for commuters, not that are politically motivated.
All right, let's hope somebody gets fired very soon. Thanks, Ray.